everyone, it's Raleigh, and today I'm planning my Hobonichi Cousin for the week of December the 2nd. And while I usually use the monthly theme for the first full week of the month, I need a comfort week, so I'm using these bits. It's kind of a Sunday morning theme. This was part of a subscription box from Coffee Monsterz Co, and then a little while later they sold some extra bits they had, so I've gotten a few more bits and pieces, and yeah, hi Ren. It's just kind of what I need this week. So this is what we're gonna go for. And I think I'm gonna start by putting this kind of newspaper one along the top and bottom. It's pretty wide, so I think I'm gonna split it. Yeah, I just wanted something cozy for this week. Last week, it kind of went as expected. It was my return to work after being away a couple weeks. And it started out okay, but then as the work week went on, it got a little more stressful. So most evenings I didn't do a whole lot or get really anything else done. I started feeling better Friday and over the weekend, and I ran some errands and saw some family and friends. But yeah, it wasn't a super productive week. And so yeah, this week I just wanted kind of a cozy theme, so I decided to go with this one instead. And also I'll probably over the next few weeks, the theme for this month was around kind of the holidays and Christmas, so even though it's a floral theme, a lot of holly, so I think I will be doing Christmas themes for a couple of weeks anyway, so I thought this week we'll start with this one. And something I did a few weeks ago is I put kind of a bit of color underneath the newspaper, which I thought looked kind of nice. I'm not 100% about this. I was also thinking I could put some washi underneath, but we'll go with this for now, and kind of as I continue to plan the week, I may end up changing it up a little bit. We'll see kind of how it goes, but this is one of my favorites, and I actually just reordered some of this. Yeah, I just think it's really cool, and it does look nice with a bit of color behind it. So I'm going to lay these out across the top and bottom of these pages. Grab my ruler to tear this off. Okay, let's see if this works. All right, I'm back. I did just finish putting that washi on the top and bottom with some green behind it. Yeah, we'll see. And so I've got these numbers that are cute little cute little stickers, breakfasty stuff. So I thought I'll use these. And I happen to have from my original set the numbers that match for this week, so I thought, why not? So I'm really hoping to get a few more things done this week. I'll be doing kind of my traditional layout, I guess, with just kind of things that are happening up in the top and then a couple of lists on the bottom. My brain, I don't think, can handle setting up too much more. But I had yesterday set up the December monthly as well as the sort of monthly tracker that I have. And there's this one bigger sticker. I'm going to start putting it up here. I might end up moving it. I have a feeling this is one of those times where if I spent 10-15 minutes before I started, I could probably have thought this out, but I just kind of felt like starting. So usually that means there'll be some adjustments on the way. And this is a washi that goes with it that I really like, so maybe we'll just put it kind of partway through the page. Something else I'm going to try and do this week is write a more complete list kind of the night before a day, just so that, I can knock a few more things off, hopefully. The other thing I realized over the last week was I really just need to get a handle on kind of cleaning and organizing some cupboards and closets, because it's gotten to the point where I'm buying duplicate things. I go to reach for something, it's falling over, and I think it's just a matter of finding time for it. So I think that'll kind of be one of the things I'll be focusing on. All right, so we got a little color down there. Now I am going to separate out the weekend. And I just find these colors, the pale yellow, the beige, the green, I just find them nice and kind of cheerful but comforting. So I figured that's what I'll aim for this week. And one of the things that's definitely going to be on this week's list is to do my setup for of my cousin for 2025. I've had everything ready for a little while, but it's something I enjoy doing, but I'm trying to find a time where I can just have a few hours and relax, and I'm kind of in the mood to do it. And I think with the last few weeks with my vacation and then before and after the vacation at work, it all was just kind of a lot. So, but it's on the list for this week, and I think I'll be able to fit it in. I'll get a line over on this side too. All right, and then I think what I'm gonna do across the top, I like the little Today stickers, but I think I do want some color underneath them. So I think I'll grab the yellow that goes really well with this. Let's see how this looks. So yeah, I'm hopeful that I'll be a little bit more productive. We'll see how it goes. Some weeks are just kind of like that. I am fortunate though, because I work this week and next week, but then I have the week after off on vacation, kind of the week before the holidays. So, oh, I didn't even realize I wasn't kind of centered for quite a while there. Yeah, it's nice to have that week before off because I have started my shopping and gotten a few things, but just to know that I have a little time if I need it. I can just focus on other things. This down. But yeah, the past week was just odd. I think after I was on vacation and I had done a little kind of overnight getaway and a trip to Barrie, but most of it I was just home and helping with my dad, which was good. I'm glad that I had the time, but it wasn't kind of a usual vacation. And oddly enough, I was talking to a friend. I realized that because I work from home, I was actually out and about a lot more than usual, because there's usually 3 to 4 days a week where I'm not really away from home. So I think just being out and about kind of almost every day, which is a bit of a sad statement about things, but there we are. All right, okay, so that's looking good. Now, oh yeah, you can see the sticker now up in the left-hand side. So here, I'm just gonna put my lists and a few other things. And I'm just gonna write these in. And last week I didn't do this because I kind of didn't want to give myself the pressure, because I kind of anticipated that last week was going to be a, focus on work and sort of completely decompress. So it kind of went to plan. But this week I really want to start getting going again. So this first one is to do. And I'll just carry on across. Oh, I love this color. It is one of my favorites. Am I gonna go? Wait and see. Home. Okay, I'm just finishing up my little lists. Habits, daily stuff I want to do. And I put other little bits of washi on the left there. I'm still not 100% on the green behind this. I think I did this another week, or I think maybe I did it with yellow. I'm kind of leaning more into the yellow this week, so you know what? I think I'm gonna lift this up, and I think I might put yellow washi underneath it. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, now that's a bit of a brighter yellow. We'll try it. When I'm trying these things, when I have little bits of washi that I end up pulling off, I always just use them for my dailies, so nothing will be wasted. I'm kind of just enjoying kind of playing this as I go, so then we'll lay this down. Pardon me. Yeah, I definitely like that better, so I'm going to go ahead and do this to all of the edges. Okay, so I redid the tops and the bottoms, and I think it looks pretty good. Nice to have just a little bit more color. Although I'm still, I don't know, the yellow isn't quite... I think what it is that the yellow that's in the washi with the emojis is kind of a little, maybe, I don't know if the word brighter is right, but I think in the color in some of the other stuff matches more like the high ren, matches more like the marker. Might end up changing that, but that's what the theme of the week is, just adapting. All right, so I'm gonna make my fuller list for what to do tomorrow anyway. And I want to try and do this each day this week, because there is something about having that list there that I think if I'm in that moment of decision of whether to do something or not, sometimes seeing it on there can be helpful. But it's always that quandary of then if I put stuff in and I don't do it, am I going to feel guilty about it? But I think this week I can get a few things done. One of them will be good because I want to hopefully book a vacation for next year. So I've got to see if my work will allow it, and then potentially book flights, and then just some more kind of regular stuff. But I am liking the look of this. I really like this newspaper. I think it's great, that washi. So I'm glad that I got a little bit more, although I think it'll be delayed because of the postal strike we're having, but it'll get here eventually. I have everything I need to do my setup for 2025, and that's the most important thing. Okay, I don't know if I want to put too many more things. I'll put a couple things down. Okay, so I did carry on filling in some more of the sections and a couple things I know for sure will be happening on certain days. And I'm just trying to decide. I do, you know what? I think I'm going to lift this off. I really like this washi, but I kind of want it, I think, a little more even minimal this week, maybe. So take this off. I'll use it on my daily pages. Maybe just stick some up here for now. Maybe that'll look all right. To let me know in the comments. Do you ever get indecisive when you're doing this? Again, if I spent like 10 minutes just kind of thinking it through, I probably would have just said, okay, this is what I'm going to do. But sometimes you just want to dive in. All right. So now I do want to have a midsection because I do want to focus on homes. Let me think about how I want to do that. All right, I'm back. So I did decide, I just made a specific home section kind of under each day to record what I'm doing kind of around my home, because organizing some things, it's a top priority. And so I think, and so what I did was I put a little under the home section, a little note. I want to try and do just an hour a day, and I'll pick a couple of places and just put, you know, a movie or podcast on. And usually once I get started, it's okay. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But I think maybe having that is the thing I want to focus on under each day, where I'll record what I'll do, hopefully will be a little more motivating. And I decided to move that sticker down. And what am I going to do for the weekend? You know what? I think I'm going to lift this off. This poor tape has been everywhere. I think I just want to, I think I just like this idea of just the color swatches and the black marker for this week. Just put the weekend. So yeah, each day I'll, kind of the day before, I'll map out my specific plans for that day. Hopefully I can focus really more on home this week. And I think since we remove the other stuff, maybe up there. I don't know. This will probably even change through the week. Okay, I think that's actually looking pretty good. Took a while to get there, but I made it. So yeah, I think that might be what I'm going to settle on for this week. Oh, I think I'm going to grab I also had another sticker sheet with some coordinating stickers, so I may as well pop some of these down as well. Oh, because they're translucent, maybe I'll move it so it's not right on a line. So I kind of like this. It's a little more minimal, but it's got, you know, a little bit of color and a vibe to it for sure. Stick one more, maybe up here. Go. All right, actually, I think this turned out, it again, took a little while to get here, but I think it actually turned out pretty well. Yeah, and I think it's a good kind of, so as you can see last week, there really wasn't a whole lot going on. But I kind of like the variety each week. This year's been turning out well in the Cousin. Okay, I'm back. I did actually end up changing the washi at the top and the bottom just to a little more muted one that matched more the color of the marker as opposed to the washi tape. So yeah, here it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My goodness, I don't know what it's gonna look like, but yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.